Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 126 alongside Donald Cerrone, who defeated Paul Kelly tonight. And Donald, welcome to the UFC. You happy with your win?
I'm very happy, man. Very happy with my win.
This is a long time coming for you, and you've often talked about wanting to prove that you're a top guy at 155. Do you feel as though you can stop having to, answer those questions, and now you're finally here?
No, I think you got to test yourself every day, man. So I think it's going to be still every fight, every chance I get to try and prove, take it to the next level. So,
it's interesting. You have you and Ben Henderson and a few of the other WC guys. You guys are doing really well in the UFC, and it seems as though there were people who were talking.
We're not the little brother. No, hell no. I think we're just as good.
Yeah.
Really, absolutely. I think. I wish they still had WC because there was no boring fights ever. They were just people throwing down and scrapping. But no, we didn't. No, we're not the little brothers, and we're not going to be pushed around. So we're here to make statements and make stands, and this is where I belong in the UFC.
By the way, I met your grandmother yesterday. A very lovely lady.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my mom, man. That's my everything.
Yeah.
So, she's here. She's always hates traveling, but she does. She's been everywhere, all over the world, following me around.
She comes to all your fights.
Everything. Always. Everyone doesn't miss one. My grandpa's never missed one either, and he passed away at the last one. But so, I guess he's here in my thoughts. So,
watching you all those years in WC, now in the UFC, it feels like you have a lot more confidence in yourself, in your abilities, in your fighting style, all that. Is that a fair assessment of you right now?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm with you 100%. When I was back in those days, I was very unsure of myself, very like, man, what am I doing? The camera's here. Oh my God, can I do this? Can I win? What am I gonna do? And now I'm just starting to not believe the hype, but more just start believing in myself and go out there and know that I can win this fight. Know that I can take him down, or I can stand, or I can knock him out. I can dictate this fight. What I want to do. What does Cowboy want to do? How is Cowboy going to win this fight? And I feel more confident now than I ever have. I mean, sure, the title is cool. I mean, that's something that everyone wants. But right now, it's happening so fast. I'm glad I went to the WC, and I'm glad I grew through them. And now I'm in the UFC, and now it's like bang, 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 bang. This year, wow, I'm in title talk. What? Wow, what just, you know what I mean? So that would be cool, yeah. Again, I would also like to kind of step back and be like, well, let's take some more fights. Let's keep doing what we do, and then but I'm not saying no, and I'm not saying yes. I'm just saying, yeah, just keep me fighting. I don't want to sit. I just want to keep going.
If you beat Seaver, is there someone in particular that you'd like to fight next?
Nam Pham at 145.
Why?
He's just getting on the internet and talking a lot of crap about my trainers, about my best friend Leonard Garcia, and just be careful what you wish for, bro, and I'll show you exactly how we train, and yeah.
So you're going on the record, if you win on Saturday, you're asking for Nam Pham.
Absolutely.
Even though on the ladder it doesn't really make much sense to fight Nam Pham, a lot of people would say you're a lot further along in your career and in the division right now.
Sure, might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Right. Yeah, definitely.
You have a lot of pride. You don't like when people call out your friends.
Absolutely, yeah, and I don't have a lot of friends, and Leonard's one of my friends, so I'll be your huckleberry, buddy.
Has this year, especially the way it's ending now, been surreal to you? Yeah. But I'm just saying, let's say it does end. 4 wins in the UFC. A year ago, you're fighting in WC. You're just getting on track after beating Varner. Is it surreal to see what you've done?
Surreal is the very term. I mean, if you asked me a year ago where I'd be today, I couldn't answer that for you. And I'm glad I went to the WC first, because I think if I would have came then, I wouldn't have been able to put together. So putting everything with the WC together, bringing me in here, like now I'm here. Let's go. And it's happening so fast. In a year, like, wow, title talk in a year. Oh, man, I figured it was going to take a couple of years, So that's what I'm saying. Let's just keep fighting. Am I in a direct shot for a title? No, I don't want to just go after it. I'm kind of still have a lot to learn, a lot of soul searching to do, and get my mind right. I love training. The actual fighting, oh, my God, I'm scared to death. I get out there like, oh, this is my last time, Greg. This is my last fight. I'm not doing this again. I'm not going through these again, and I'm scared to death. When it's all fake it till you make it, and then when you fake it long enough, you find it, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm just, okay, we're here, let's go, and then get hit like, let's go, So that's basically what it takes.
Just curious for the uninformed, what does a gambling and stripper problem consist of? What does that mean?
It means I just go into the strip club and just say dance until the money's gone, whatever I have. So, and same with gambling. I just have a problem. I lose, ATM again. So I just stay away. If I stay away, I stay away. Like right now, I'm staying at the Oasis trailer park down the street. I brought my RV out, and that's where I'm staying because, man, what the weird thing is I like him and his brother. I've always talked, well, I guess poorly, goodly about them, if that's the right word. The throw down. And they have the mentality, well, they will fight. They show up and they come and they bring it every single time. And so I got nothing bad to say about the guy other than the conversation we had. But no, I've been a fan of the guys. I always say those dudes, they don't give they'll fight in the ER room. You know, you hear they're crazy, and I like that.
It's awesome. That's what I like to do, and so to have it done to me, that's what makes fights, right? I mean, son of and we were in there fighting, and that to me was fun. It was a good time, and we standing there and throwing that's what everyone likes to see. So I'm glad I didn't quit. I'm glad he didn't quit, and I don't know. What else more can you ask for us to do? I mean, I think I gave you everything I had, but to answer your question, yeah, it sucks when someone's just marching you down, yeah.
In the ring is the best thing. It's in the back, walking out to the ring, the scariest thing in the whole world, man, because you want to throw up and you just feel sick, and I don't even have words to explain for it, but that all happens all the way until I take my first punch, you know, then everything just kind of hones in, and it's just the guy in front of me. But other than that, the lead up to it, the build up, the here right now, waiting for January 26th, man, these are all scary days, you know, training every day, and the fighting is easy, if I can answer that for you. That's the easy part, getting in there and just shitting and getting and giving everything I got. That's the easy part, but the training and the build up to it, that's the hard part.
Hey Donald, Graham from Scotland. I would say, gentlemen, for getting a photo earlier on. Cheers for it, buddy.
Oh, okay, you gotta do that again,
sorry. I'll try and speak a little slower then.
All right. Shit talking's fun, man. I mean, you do it when you're drunk at the bar, you know, it's a good time. So for them to put a camera in your face and let you talk shit, it's easy to do. But as far as Pettis, I don't have anything against him as a person. I'm talking shit because I want the fight, you know, and energy kept happening. He's just the next guy in line to get to that belt. So it's nothing I'm singling him out because he's hurt. All the things that people are saying is he's next, and that's why I'm pursuing him. But as far as talking shit, like I said, that's the fun part, man. You got to go out there and then you got to put up or shut up. You got to go out there and eat your words or let it go, you know. So, but as far as taking him down first, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I plan on standing and knocking him out. Oh man, the hardest thing I had to do is probably move away from my friends and my family. You know, make the move to Albuquerque, where Leonard Garcia and I lived in a closet. And when I say a closet, I mean a bunk bed that was in a closet that when we opened the door, someone couldn't be standing. So we lived, you know, he was above me, our clothes hung on the thing. So that was my lowest low, no money. Leonard fought Roger Warwick, made $40,000, and we lived on that for 2 years, the two of us. And he basically supported me, and we just chased that dream. So that was my lowest point, you know, living in a closet, training every day at Jackson. I lived upstairs. I mean, that was, to me, to look back at that now and see what I have now and all the things and have a bank account that I can just go fill my car up and be okay. You know, that to me, to look back on those days when I was like, man, am I going to eat today? Hey, Leonard, can I have $20? You know, so those were my lowest lows. Well, my best. They were my best times also, you know, looking back and seeing where I came from that, you know.
Do you like doing these interviews with the media, or are you annoyed of them?
I just like doing them with you only.
Only me?
Only you, yeah. You're my favorite.
Well, I appreciate that. Are these your shoes, Donald?
Yeah.
Whose are cooler?
Well, yours aren't very effective. You'll be walking like a little girl through the water. I'll just trudge right through it, you know.
I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. I got wings.
Yeah.
I could fly.
You're probably one of those guys that clean your shoes with a toothbrush, aren't
No,
you?
that's not me. That's not me.
So, wiping them down.
What are you trying to say about me?
Just saying you're one of those guys that clean your shoes with a toothbrush.
All right. Now, are you still doing all that sort of risky business stuff? Because I heard you fell like 40 feet. You almost left us, right? You couldn't have done that.
Nah, I couldn't have left you. How would I miss these interviews?
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Aren't you happy you're here? Because sometimes they bring you, sometimes they don't bring you. I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm back on the. I get to see you. I mean, that's the most important part of my. I was like, where are you today? And you finally came. You had more important guys to get a hold of, but I'm glad I'm on the end of your list. It's all right.
Pecking order.
That's right.
All right. I look forward to seeing this fight. It's good to see you and your 10. I'm not really used to you. Whoa. That's a gun show here.
Now you got to pan out for that.
Donald Cerrone, who just submitted Evan Dunham tonight. And Donald, congratulations on the win. I'm just going to build off of what we were talking about for our Fox interview. You said to me that if you would have lost this fight and looked bad, or maybe won and looked bad, you would have retired. That's a lot of pressure to put on someone going into a fight.
Absolutely, especially put on yourself. Yeah.
So why'd you do that? Why did you say that to yourself?
I mean, just my last couple of fights, I didn't have that drive. I didn't have that fire, that inner push, you know, and just finding that again. And like I said in the interview, you know, saying it and doing it are two separate things. Saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out there and throw down and this is what I love, but really meaning it and finding it deep. Like tonight, I knew I was going across and I was marching, I was going, and that's what I was gonna do. And you know, finding that again, finding why do I love this? Not for the fame or the money, man, but just that moment that you get your hand raised. There's just, not even there, in the back where you're scared and oh my God, what am I doing? This is so crazy. And I got Chael like, are you scared too? Oh, thank God. I'm like, yeah, Chael, I'm terrified, you know? And you can't find those feelings anywhere else. This is it. And that's what I love.
How did you lose that? How did you lose that feeling along the way?
I just got comfortable, man. The money started coming in. I got real comfortable where I was. People knew who I was. I could go out there. I don't know. You know, I wasn't Cowboy. I was just somebody else, and I lost who I was, you know, and you see that happen a lot. And I told myself that would never happen to me, and it did. I wound up, you know, not drugs or alcohol, I just got wound up in the whole chase of it all. And going back and finding why I started, who Cowboy is, that's what I define.
Do you know who this guy is? Have you ever heard of him?
I've never heard of him, don't care. Saturday night, you better show up.
Because I remember, you know, a lot of people were very surprised when you said, oh, Rafael dos Anjos, never looked him up. I mean, he's way less known than him. Were you even surprised that they offered you him when you got the call?
No, because there's a lot of people out there right now that are saying like that some guy that can't get a fight, Habib.
Nurmagomedov.
Right, I'll fight you. And if there's anybody on the bench who wants to fight, Cowboy will fight you. You know, I don't care. I'm not trying to protect my ranking. Oh, I'm in the top 10, I need to fight only. No, you want to fight, let's fight.
Which reminds me, after your last win, you said you were close to retiring had you lost, right? Are you done with those thoughts? Like, is every loss now, you know, a potential retirement fight for you, or no?
No, that was just like a thing to myself. I drew like a stale moment there, you know. I wasn't there. I didn't have that fire. I didn't have the drive, and I got it back now. I'm ready. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be around for a while.
I'm gonna be around for a long while.
All right. Hopefully, you'll make some money along the way too, and stop being poor.
Stop being poor, yeah.
You at one time were coming over from a different organization, perhaps with less fanfare than him because you weren't a champion and all that. But octagon jitters. I remember your debut, and you were emotional afterwards. There was a lot going on in your life at the time, but octagon jitters, is that a real thing in your opinion?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this is a big fight for him. You know, there's a lot of hype coming with him. A lot of coming over as a champion. Can he do it? Can he fare with the big dogs? Only time will tell.
What do you expect to see out of him?
What
kind of a attack?
Probably nonstop pressure, and his game plan, his corner's probably telling him to attack Cowboy early and stay on him.
If you win this fight, do you think you should be the #1 contender?
I don't give a shit.
You really don't care anymore? Because I've noticed.
Lying about that too, but who knows?
Don't care about the belt.
Give a shit.
What about Khabib Nurmagomedov? He's been saying some stuff.
Shall fight him. Yeah. Are you ready soon? Because I don't want to wait.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
So.
A slow first round. What's that about? Why do you think that is? Is it something about you? You need a little bit of adrenaline going in your system, or what is that?
I have no idea. I wish I could figure it out because god damn, I take some punishment sometimes. So if I could figure it out, that'd be great. But going out there and taking, I don't even know, maybe 15, 16 unanswered punches so all I could think is not today, motherfucker. That's all that was going through my head. So other than that, I don't know if it's a curse or just. I don't know what it is, but someday I'll figure it out, or maybe that's just who I am. I don't know.
You seem very upset in your performance.
Yeah, because I heard boos, and I do not get booed. That was like burning my soul.
First time it's happened?
Yeah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, very active on Twitter right now. He says, I want to fight you. Let's get the fight going, all this stuff. Are you interested in that fight?
Sure, absolutely. I'll fight anybody. It doesn't mean, never will you give me an opponent and I'm like, oh, wow, what? No, so sure, absolutely.
Does he excite you? Do you know of him?
Oh, no, of course. Everyone knows of him. Yeah, the matchup is great, and but am I going to wait till June? When's he ready? I don't know.
You don't want to wait. You're not interested.
I don't wait.
Other than Khabib, anyone come to mind?
Yeah, no one comes to mind, to be honest with you. I mean, who I don't care.
Yeah.
I hope there's an up-and-comer kid that's like, I'll fight Cowboy. I'll take the Cowboy lottery. Let's go.
Those kicks, what'd you call them at the end?
The fuck you kicks.
Why?
Because I was so mad, man. I was trying to break my own leg kicking him. I mean, I just...
Really?
Oh, yeah, that was just me, like, so mad at myself. That was like my mad at myself kicks, yeah. The whole week leading up, I'm a wreck. Weigh in, wreck, fight, prep day, complete wreck. So those people who say they're not, I wish I could figure out what they're doing because the whole time, that's all. I look at, we're standing backstage, Ben's over there getting pumped up, runs over, gives me a hug, let's do this. And I'm like, yeah, let's, you know what I mean? So it's hard to, but hey, I'm a wreck. I'm proud to say it.
I got to pause. We have a delivery for you.
Oh, thank you, wherever he went.
Whoever gave us that.
To everyone out there drinking fucking beer, thank you.
So we're
Thank
gonna
you.
need another.
I drink beer because I love it. You know? So, no matter what I do in my life, I'll never paint myself into a corner or sell my soul. So if I had to give up beer because I can't fight anymore, it wouldn't happen. That's just who I am, you know? So I have fun, I do crazy shit because that's who I am. That's why I fucking stand here today and put my heart out every time for you guys. So drinking beer is who Cowboy is, and I drink beer all the way up to my fight. I guess I could relate it to people who talk about the one time they were in their last football game, you know, that feeling they have. They search for that feeling every day. Well, fucking walking to the cage is the scariest feeling in the world. Fighting in front of millions of people. It's terrifying. I'm scared to death. I hate it. I throw up, shit my pants every single time. So I jump off buildings and wakeboard because I search for that feeling, that rush, that crazy asshole puckering good fucking time. So that's what I look for.
Donald, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm well. That beer here we go again.
We got another one. Thanks, Joe. What? Why are you making him?
All right, while you're drinking that.
Just keep sending him.
What's up,
Take
Cowboy?
your shirt off. All right, let's bring
Ready?
our face off. Do you have friends taking a picture of this or something? All right.
Hold my mic, girl. Husband, come on.
Donald, you're such a hard guy to read. Sometimes I feel like you're really happy to see me. Sometimes the complete opposite. Today, I feel like it's the opposite. Why?
Oh no, I hate you across the board, so it's all right.
So the times where you're happy is actually inaccurate.
You know, there's a lot of talk that I'm overlooking, John. I just want to let people know I'm not here to have fun. I'm not here screwing around. I'm fucking here for business, man. So I thought going down there and just jumping the workout and letting no one know this is what I'm here for. I'm not overlooking the kid. I'm fucking trained. I'm ready to go. And so that was just a point for me giving out there.
I like the passion. Has this bothered you, people saying this?
I get it all the time, man. When I go have fun, they're like, you need to get in the gym, and especially with Khabib, get in there and wrestle. Well, I can't wrestle 20 hours a day, you guys. So, and that's where I'm my best. When I'm out, I have to do that. You know, I'm crazy. I need to do crazy or I go crazy. I mean, that's just it is. So, but no, by no means am I overlooking the kid. For him to step up, and he's a UFC fighter. It's not like everyone's like, oh, he doesn't belong. And they're like, dude, yes, he does. It's not like they found a guy out on the corner. You know, he's here for a reason. And he's coming hard. He's got a win-win. And for me, this is a win-win for me too, man. I get paid. I get to fight. I get to do what I love. And so excited.
Back to Khabib for a second. He talked a lot of smack about you, but yet you took the high road. You didn't rub it in. You didn't say anything. You didn't say karma, anything like that. Why?
It's an injury, man. It happens, you know. I'll see.
Feel like saying anything to him after everything he said about you, fake cowboy, all that stuff?
Nah, he can say whatever he wants, man. 2 years ago, that would have bothered me. I found who I am, man. I can look in the mirror and be happy every day. I don't have to like try and get the fans to appreciate me. Or he can say whatever he wants. I'm ready, man. I was looking forward to getting my hands on him, you know. And unfortunately, all the talking is nothing. Once we get in the shut that cage, there's nowhere he can go but face me. So it'll happen.
It's all about the journey, you know. Like I said, the belt is cool, but the journey the 8 fights I took to get here, and all the road trip and all the hard times and overcoming adversity and fixing the bus, and that's the journey, man. That's when I look back and like, man, that's what it's about to me. So, yeah, we're here, and I was the first one to check in. I made it. I'll be here for the fight, get my damn hand raised, and I'll look back one day and be like, man, remember those crazy hillbillies out there in Alabama, man?
Yeah.
That was wild. So,
Did you watch the Aldo McGregor fight last week? And if so, were you impressed?
very impressed. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. I mean, the guy went out there and held up his side of the bargain.
But did you watch that and say, oh my, I may have something big looming if I just get by this guy on set? You know, that almost feels like a bigger fight than this one in a weird way.
It does, but I can't overlook that. I have to go and do what I'm here to do and beat RDA. I mean, I have to do that before I can even think or talk about Conor McGregor. So I got one task at hand, and that's beating RDA. As soon as that's over, we can talk all you want.
Okay.
I mean, I get that all the time. People are like, Cowboy, you can't say or do that because you're a role model. I'm like, man, I'm a fighter. Like, I'm a piece of shit. Like, that's what I do. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Why do you think you've looked so good at 170? What's been the difference?
Maybe the amount of water I get to drink. Stay hydrated, eat, happy.
Maybe it's your work with Brandon Gibson now. All of a sudden, you guys working together?
Yeah, we've been working together the last 3 fights. You know, it could be. Maybe I needed a head movement after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just woke up, worst headache I've ever had, man. I just couldn't, all day I was just laying in bed, tired, my shoulders were sore. I don't know, it was just everything that was going wrong. I forgot my damn key to my Harleys. My fucking Harley's out there stuck now, and it was just a fucked up day. And it's in the back, you know, talking with Greg, trying to figure out, like, get going. It's just like grinding metal, man, trying to get through first gear, man. I couldn't do it. And Greg's like, this is what we train for, man. Beat someone on your worst day, so go out there and fucking get it done. Beat the storm, cowboy. So it was good. Well, I let my management team handle it because all I do is fight, Ariel. So I just got to go out, let them take care of all that, and we'll see. Like I said, I'm a UFC guy, man. I'm not going anywhere. So they're gonna work out everything with that, and I'm looking to get 50 fights in this motherfucker. So how about that? 32, I think, is tonight. So. I love it. I love fighting for the UFC. Like I said, this is my drug, and I need it as much as I possibly can. I feel like a crackhead up here, already looking for another fight, and so it's good. Fucking 1,000%. I'll be the guy. I'm not scared. I'll sit here and say we need a fighters union, 1,000,000,000%, especially with the new owners coming in, and I think now's the time. And I think not just because pay, there's so much more like health insurance and retirement. And I mean, a buddy of mine, he works in Las Vegas, and he runs a bulldozer. If it wasn't for the union, he'd be making like $9 an hour, you know. But because of the union and all, because of so much that goes involved, he has a health plan. He has, you know, it's like a real job. You know what I mean? And we're one of the only sports teams that do not have a union, and we have no direction. We have no one to stand up for the fighters' rights. If something bad were to happen to someone, no one backs him. It's just him alone, and then just kind of gets washed out. So we need people to stand up and fight for it, man. And I'll gladly put my head on the chopping block and say I'll be the front face of this motherfucker. So if I was Eddie, I would go in there, touch gloves, shoot a takedown, and fucking try and exploit his ground game. But Conor does a real good job of talking and getting people so upset and frustrated that they just want to stand and take his fucking head off, you know? So it depends how Eddie approaches it. I don't know. I would touch gloves, shoot right in, take him down, submit his ass. That would be my game plan. And I'm like, look, man, I'm just a fucking hillbilly that's good at fighting, and you all like follow me, and I'm voting for Trump, and then all of a sudden I have all these people with their political views against me, and like, hey, man, that's just what I believe in. I'm a Second Amendment fucking gun-toting cowboy, and born and raised Republican, and now I say one thing and people are so against me on the other. It's crazy what like being good in the UFC does, as far as like you said, what advice do I have for even like role models or up and coming fighters? Like, fuck, I don't have anything. I don't have any good advice, man, to be honest with you. Just it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. I know that. It's not even about getting to the UFC, it's fucking staying there, because I see guys that work their asses off to get there, then they like get lazy, and then they just like get cut, and then that was like their dream, like 2 fights in the UFC, and they're happy. Fuck, y'all don't want to like make money? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? So I probably got 3 or 4 years left in this sport. So my main concern is what's after healthcare, you know, some kind of pension and some kind of retirement. Those are like what I'm searching for, and those are the things that I stand proud behind. You know, I'm not part of an association because, first of all, I'm not even part of an association. I didn't like sign anything. That was kind of Tim and George called me, you know, and
didn't have you sign anything there?
No, I didn't sign anything. I mean,
But would you?
So I didn't know Bjorn was part of this whole thing, you know, and I told Tim that, and so there's
After the fact?
when I got there.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I had no idea. I should have researched it. I'm a fucking idiot and just jumped in like I do everything head first. So anyways, moving forward, I just plan on working with those guys, but I'm not like, let's get all the fighters together, let's fucking say we need more money, and we're going on strike till then. No, not at all. That's not at all where I'm headed. I'm saying these are the things that I need. So when I sit down with Dana, I'm going to express, hey man, we need some kind of health care. We need some kind of health benefits, pension, retirement, you know, and those are the main things that I'm looking for, you know, and I don't know what that takes. I don't even know what that does. Like if you ask me now, Cowboy, what's a union or what's an association? Like, I have no fucking idea, man. I'm not educated in that department at all, and I told those guys that before I even did. I said I don't want to go out there and look like an idiot, which totally now I look like an idiot because I look like I'm tucking tail, but no, I'm not tucking tail at all. I think those are what we need. I strongly believe in that. You know, the UFC's been nothing but great to me. My pay is great, and I mean, sure, would I like more money? Yeah, fuck yeah, I would like more money, but it is what it is. First fight, last fight. Cool thing is I'm bringing the RV down, so we're gonna be sitting there
Budweiser dropped 50 cases of beer, so we'll be handing out free beer after the fights.
Man of the people. How long can you keep this up?
Until I can't anymore. Until you gotta tell me, Cowboy, your brain is too scrambled to keep fighting. Then I'm gonna be a movie star and have someone else read my lines for me, so I'll be all right. Budweisers and saunas took years off my liver, for sure. For sure. But I don't know about my life. It's gonna end soon one of these days in some kind of crazy, going out with my boots on somehow, so I don't know. I don't even know why I need to keep selling this fight. It's already, if you're not a fucking MMA fan and watching this fight, then fuck you. That's all I gotta say, you know? Someone's gonna lose. But I don't think Robbie looks at it like that. Neither do I. Like, I don't go in there like, fuck, I have to win my career. Fuck, I've concreted myself well enough in the sport. I'm going to fight. And fight one of the best brawlers who's gonna stand there and fucking throw down and put on a show. You know, this fight's for me. This is like what I love. There's no place I'd rather be than in that motherfucker. You know, and then throwing down one of the greatest. Come on, I'm loving it, every minute of it. Me, I enjoy having fun and doing what I love. Fighting is just something I do, man. You know, it's not like who I am. It doesn't like complete me. So at the end of the day, if I end up getting that belt, fucking great. If I don't, man, I had such a good run. I love it. This is what I like. There is literally no place I would rather be July 8th than in the fucking ring throwing down. I love it. It's my passion. So for me, that's like the highest pinnacle of my life, you know, doing what I love every fucking day. And people are always like, Cowboy, you should probably quit drinking, you should probably quit partying, no, fuck you all, I'm doing it my way. This is what I want to do.
What about his style do you admire?
All that he doesn't go out there to try and like secure a win. He goes out there to fucking destroy, you know? It's always been like that. He's a fighter's fighter. He's one of the last dying breeds, man. And fight's going to be just like that. They're going to talk about this fight for a long time.
On Darren Till.
Got
What do you know about Darren Till?
Absolutely nothing.
Have you ever heard of Darren Till?
No.
Never.
No.
Honestly, he just fought on Saturday.
I know, but I didn't.
Never seen his fights.
Never seen his fights.
Don't know where he's from.
Don't know where he's from. Not bagging the dude.
Yeah.
I just, fuck, I don't know anybody.
So why'd you say yes?
Come on. I said yes before I even had an opponent. My grandma sent me a thing this morning all mad. Like, he called you a cunt. And I said, no, Grandma, that's just how they speak over there. Like that. He was just
Mad who?
mad. Like, she was upset. Like, he posted something on Twitter, said, I'll fight any cunt.
Okay.
And she sent it to me like, cut. And I was like, no, that's just how they speak. Like, it doesn't mean any harm.
Right.
So that's the only thing I've seen of him.
Where are you at now? Have you hit a rough patch? Are you trying to get over a hurdle? Mentally, where are you at?
Same as I always am, yeah.
Okay.
You guys like to pry that. Cowboy, you're fucking loser. You're 2 losses. How's that weigh on you? Same as it does 2 wins. I don't give a shit.
You don't harp on it? You don't feel like you lost your mojo?
God, I hope not. Are you putting voodoo on me?
No, but is this a matchup like Darren Till? Is this like one where they're trying to build a name off of you? The young gun, the undefeated
good,
guy?
hopefully, because I was that guy once, right? So, good.
You're not done yet.
No, fuck, done?
Yeah.
Hell no. No. I don't think I lost much credit losing to Robbie. That was a good fight, you know? Shit.
You think you won the fight?
No, I mean, it was close. It was 3rd round. I probably should have pulled the trigger a little more, you know? Maybe it is what it is. You don't leave it to the judges. I'm not fucking making excuses. So I lost. I only got half a paycheck. That sucked. But there's no doubt my man Perry is coming, heavy hitting, trying to take me out early. So it's going to be the fight everyone wants to see, man. Like I said, I would feel criminal if I didn't get there and oblige to everyone's demands and stand and fight with him. So I plan on doing that. Getting me a bonus, getting me the most fights in UFC history, most wins in UFC history, most walks in UFC history. That's cool. Cool ring to it. Damn, you got this up quick. You guys work fast. Clickbait.
You might have to fast forward.
Is it in the beginning?
It's like near the middle. You basically set your head straight up, throwing head kicks.
Boom. He's got a good kick. Look, got it up just like me. Hope he has his hands up.
Is that accurate?
Sure. I'm an old dog, man. It's hard to change new old things. So my head's up. My hips are still loose. It's all right.
What is, knowing that you're heading to 155 after
I'm
this?
174 right now. So,
174, so
yeah.
there's not much to do today.
No. Maybe a quick jerk off, I'll be all right.
Are you going to enjoy this? Too strong.
Yeah, but it happened. It did, and Winklejohn drew his line in the sand. And now I get to spit on the other side, so it's all right. Fuck him. There's your clickbait, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Winklejohn. Yeah, first fight as a father. It was unbelievable, man, for sure.
You yelled something right when the fight was over. You were yelling. Were you yelling for your kid? Or were you...
Get my motherfucking boy. That's what I said. I don't even care. And then I was in the shower just now and I was like, damn, I feel so bad. Like I put my grandma in second place, you know what I mean? Seriously, I told Lindsay that. I said, man, the first person I called for was my son. Like, maybe I am changing, huh? That's crazy because Dana was like, your grandma's right there. I'm like, get my fucking boy. And I was like,
You walked her out, right?
yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, it's just my grandma. I love her to death. But I mean, my first instinct was like, I don't even care. I don't even care. He's allowed in here. He's a cornerman. Yes, bring him in. We're good, you know? So it didn't matter to me.
What were you thinking at that moment? You just wanted to share the moment with him?
I just wanted to hold him, man, and kiss him. And fuck, yeah. I don't know. It was a feeling I've never felt in my life, ever. It's crazy. So I'm so judgmental. The whole week, everyone's like, is fatherhood changing? I'm like, you're right. It's lame. And here I am, cliche as shit, talking about fatherhood changed me.
Was it as soon as he won, you just hugged your son, or was it like the whole...
No, when we were in the back, the guy showed me a picture of him all dressed up, and I couldn't even fight the tears back, man. I was like back there bawling, like, whoa. And I've never, like I said, I've never felt anything like that ever in my life. And then when I walked out and I kissed him right before I went in the cage, like, it didn't matter what Perry had. Like, no, I'm coming. Here I come. Cool. Everything about this is cool to me. This whole process, this whole journey, this whole moment, man, and setting records. Look at this, right? Come on. Couldn't have dreamt it any better. Fuck yeah. It's all part of the ride, man. It's part of the experience, and one day I'm gonna miss all this, you know? So I just take it for what it is. I don't mind it. I don't mind, like, the day's been a long day, man. I've been going since 9 a.m. Radio, media all day long, and it's been a long, drooling day, but hey, like I said, one day I'm gonna miss it. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there.
I mean, 10 more is what, another 3 years for you?
Yeah,
like
that's a realistic number, I think. Absolutely,
Do you
yeah.
see yourself going beyond that, or just like 10 more fights seem maybe appropriate?
I can see the end of the light, man. It's not big light, but I can see it glowing down there. I don't know what's the end of me. I don't know. I have no clue, but I'm here as long as I can. I feel good. This game is so crazy, man. The highs and the lows. Everyone keeps asking me, like, what have you been doing lately different? Put you on the winning? Nothing. I've done nothing different. You know, just winning and losing is a byproduct of performing well. You know, sometimes I knew tonight before walking out it was going to be a good night just by the way I felt. You know, and it's, everyone knows, man, what cowboy are you getting in there? You getting this cowboy, you getting the shit cowboy? Because I knew tonight was the good one. I just knew. I felt walking out like, you know. So I don't have a secret. I wish I had the secret recipes. Like I said, 45, I've had over 50, 60 fights, you know. So yeah, I feel good. I feel great, actually. Yeah, I'm back at 55. Worst weight cut ever, but I'm back. That's what I wanted to talk about, this young kid. Like, I don't understand why they come in and, like, have some fucking respect. I'm going to fight you the same, happy, shaking your hand. Like, Yancy Madero, man, what a great guy. That fight was so honorable, man. It was cool. He shook my hand. I was like true professional sports, you know, and it was cool. Like, I'm going to go in there and still try and beat your ass. Like, that makes no difference, you know, and I wish these younger kids coming into the game, they wouldn't model themselves like after Kobe and try and just, like, why? Be something that people can follow you on Instagram, and little kids can walk up to you and be you for Halloween. Like, yeah, Cowboy, you know, you walk with your head high and you speak well, you know, and you don't. This is a sporting event. Let's treat it as one. So now it's different. Like this kid said, he had a good point. He said, it took you 40 fights to realize that you want to fight for a title, and I was like, you got me there. That's why I just sat there and I was like,
That was a good one.
You got me there. I'll give it to you. It took me 40 fights to realize this is what I want. And because I was fighting for so many different things back then, like, I just love it. Like, tonight, I walked out a little bit in front of the camera, and there's nowhere I would rather been, man. It's unbelievable. The feeling that you get, people cheering your name is so cool, man. And I'm going to do this till I can't anymore, literally. And it's fun. So, yeah, I got to be a little more selective now, but it's okay.
Why did you walk out first time?
Only when I was in the cage. Yeah. I was like, wait, whoa. Oh, I'm blue. God, it's been so long since I've been blue. It didn't bother me. I was just like, God, this is fucking weird. But then I think, hey, I'm not ranked. I'm need to earn myself. I need to prove yourself. It was just like, hey, man, this is the process. This is like when you very first came to the UFC. This is how it works. So, hey, you're back in another division. Let's prove ourselves, Cowboy. That's what I was in there like, let's go. I've matured a lot as a fighter, you know. I can see the end of the tunnel now, man, you know. So I don't know how many more years I got left in this. And before, like I said, I just want to fight. I love fighting, and I think that's the last step I need to do. And my legacy is be the greatest with the title. I'm not young anymore. I'm not 21. I'm 36 now. So I'd imagine in my 40s I'll be done, but I'm going to keep trying, go until they don't let me. Saturday night, there's not very many places on the world I'd rather be. You know, this is what I live and breathe and love to my core. So I'll fight anybody. Like those words to me are like true to who I am. And I don't know, man. When I don't love it anymore, that's the day I'll call Dana. Like I really will. I won't. If I take a fight and halfway through the camp, I'm like, man, I'm just not feeling it. I'll just call Dana like, hey, man, this one isn't for me. I got to take some time. I got to maybe stop, maybe not. I don't know. But right now, I love all of it. So there's no stopping. I'm rolling. I'm rocking, and I'm having fun. And losing sucks. Winning is fun, but the whole journey to me is what it's all about. So, yeah, Saturday night, tune in, man. Cowboys go out there, have fucking fun, doing what he loves. Win or lose, man, I'm putting it on the line for every one of you, and really it's for myself. I'm just going out there to fucking do what I love, man. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, man. So you see a lot of guys come up fast, and, you know, just put the time and put the energy. Don't let all this hype and everything change who you are, man. That's the only thing, you know, don't paint yourself into a corner ever. So just enjoy it. This journey to me is fun. I love all this. This is so cool. Like, you know, one day you're not going to want to talk to me anymore. And right now you're here, so I enjoy it. Hopefully my words someday will pass on to somebody else. But man, it's so cool. So yeah, don't rush anything. Don't say anything stupid that'll get you in trouble. I say a lot of stupid things that get me in trouble. So learning to change that now.
Initial confusion. We knew exactly where we were, huh, Bubba? Man, I'm not making any excuses. The ref clearly thought I couldn't continue myself, at least, you know. So, man, it's the way this game is. Sometimes you get the ref that let you get pounded in. Sometimes you get the one that won't. I got the one that wouldn't. So maybe it's better for the longevity of me and my boy here. You know, maybe he didn't beat me retarded, so that's good. You know, guys, this sport's so fun. I love it with everything in me, like walking out and, sorry, guys, and enjoying the crowd and enjoying everything to me is so amazing. And I was telling my corners and my family, you don't get to put your head down. You know, you don't get to walk around and mope. Of course someone's going to win and someone's going to lose, you know? And so I'm going to teach this boy. I'm going to say if he lose something, you get 24 hours. Keep your head down. Then tomorrow when you wake up, boy, you better be smiling, ready to move on, because we ain't tolerating that bullshit. So I'm going to keep little, I wish I shoulda, coulda, wouldas tonight. Then tomorrow I'm going to get up and get on the airplane, and I'm going to call Dana and say, hey, man, what's next? And they're going to say, well, you just got knocked out. I think you have a medical suspension. And I'm going to say, yeah, but after that, what can we do? Sorry, he's not having this. Oh.
You better be careful. You might end up with a broadcast career.
Would you still
Heartfelt and, you know, being able to lose to Justin, someone that you consider a friend.
Yeah, two-part answer to that. Yes, I mean, if I guess if you're going to pass the torch, it's cool to pass it to someone that you knew and kind of trained with growing up, you know. But on the second half of that, I don't feel like I'm passing the torch yet. I feel like, you know, I just but yeah, I wish more people in the sport was friendly and do it for all the right reasons, you know what I mean? I remember my dad used to tell me when I was a kid, Cowboy, when I used to get in fights, and if only you use your powers for good instead of evil, you could really do something with your life, you know? And I'm like, man. So now here I am trying to preach the good word to people. Like I said, I love this. I'm not going anywhere. This isn't a fight that I'm like, I'm thinking about retirement, guys. No. Go home. I'm going to maybe work on head movement, something, whatever shot he got me with. And I'm going to call and I'm going to get another fight scheduled, and you're going to see me again, and we're going to be talking in this scrum again, and I'm going to be like, man, I fucking love this. There's nowhere else I'd rather, huh? Tell him. We ain't going nowhere, huh? We still got at least 5 or 6 good ones in us. 3 in a row? Holy moly. Can't talk like that in front of my boy. But yeah, when I come next fight, hopefully it's not, I don't go 3 in a row again. That's really hurts the bank account. And at the rate I spend my money, I need those wins just to sustain life, guys, huh? Yeah, man, I'm gonna get the belt. It's gonna happen, you know? I guess I just slid down the rank a little bit, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to train hard, and I'm going to get it, man. It's the last thing I got to do with my legacy. The guy talked to me next to you talked about my legacy and people trying to mimic it. Well, you can have the greatest legacy ever in the world, and if I don't have a belt, man, I just fall a little bit short. So just, you know, now me reflecting on everything, that's the one thing I want. You know, I don't care about people think you deserve this. You're the people's champ. Like, man, you know, to have a run like I had and not end up short with that, I mean, that'll... And then on the flip side of that, if everyone said, if you try so hard and you make it, you never get it, is it going to crush you? Nah, man, I tried. That's something I can teach my boy, man. I tried. Hey, I gave it hell, B. You know, and... shit, man, thank you guys for taking the time. Yeah, that's our cue. It's time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cowboy, many people say that you really prefer when there's no bad blood and when there is respect and when there is, you know, that kind of camaraderie. And a lot of people say when there isn't, it bothers you. Is there any truth to that? Does it matter to you if people?
No, it's just you media guys making bullshit up, just like they say, oh, if you hug Cowboy in the ring, you're gonna get knocked out. So give me a big old ass hug when we get in there, all right? But no, there's no truth. We're just professionals. Why can't Connor sit here and hold himself like he's doing right? This is fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? I mean, you guys aren't getting the clickbait and all the shit you all want, but as a man, my hat's off to the son bitch for sitting here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh man, I'm just looking to go in there and have a good time. This is, I do this for me, man, you know, right? This is like, the money and everything's great, but I literally love doing this. And so what's next? I don't know. Sunday, I'll probably talk to Dana before I'm loading up my bikes and heading home to load up my snowmobiles and go play in the fucking deep-ass snow that they're getting at home right now. So that's what's next for me. Go play, go have fun. And Saturday night, I get to go have the most fun I've ever had. So I can't wait. But moving forward with my next 6 fights, they're all money fights. So, yeah, it's not just this one. We did a contract where they're do all of them. So I'm stoked, happy to be here. Finally get the respect this old dinosaur gets for being here, you know? Feels good, 51 fights. I'm young. When that old son bitch comes knocking every morning, I just tell him, not today, motherfucker. I still got a long time left, so get your old ass out of here and come back another day. So that's how I stay young. They always say Cowboy can't do the big fights. This is the big one, so we're going to see, you know? But all those guys that beat me have gone on to be champions and title eliminators, you know? So it's not like I'm just out there getting my ass kicked by nobodies, you know? The people that are beating me are good, and I've been in the sport a long time. I deserve the respect I get, and it's cool to finally see Connor giving it to me. And Saturday night, man, I plan on doing everything right. What Cowboy shows up, fuck knows, man. But hope the bad motherfucker shows up. That's what I'm hoping for. I guess with all the quarantine stuff, we're going to just walk right in and fight and then leave. So it's going to be kind of right up my alley. I won't have any time to get scared or get in my own head. I'll just go out there and hopefully have some fun, man. So I don't know. I don't have the answer for you. If I had the answer, I would have cured it last fight, you know? But it's like, today I feel great. Tomorrow, how do I feel? I don't know, man. Who's going to show up? You know, I fucking no idea. But I feel good. Training went well. You know, they talk about people's fires coming and going. You got to rekindle it, refire it up, get pumped. I don't know why I didn't have it last time on the biggest card, the biggest, you know, everything. It sucked. It's real kick in the dick, but who knows?
Was there a point during fight week where you knew that, or did you not know until you got out to the cage?
Yeah, you know, it's not that I didn't know I didn't want to be there. It's just like I didn't feel prepared. Like I didn't feel like I did. A little spot in the back of my head, like I didn't, you know, the if-Is and did-yous and shouldas was weighing heavy on me. You know, I should have put a lot more effort in. I'm not sitting here making excuses, but I'm just saying the wrong guy definitely showed up and paid heavily for it, man. You know, what a fucking embarrassment. I made it 40 seconds, you know, and half-heartedly kind of wish I just went out there and took a little nap, went to sleep, not just embarrassed. But what are you gonna do, man? You're gonna dust off and get back on the saddle and do it again. And that's who I am. That's what I preach. And so here I am, fucking 2 weeks notice. Drove to Jacksonville, gonna kick some ass, fight again on Wednesday, fight again on Saturday. Then I'm gonna have enough money. I'm gonna buy a private jet and fly my ass home. So how about that?
I take it Grandma's gotta stay home for this one.
God, yeah. I tried. She tried. She's like, I'm just gonna come. And I was like, well, I'm driving. She's like, I'll drive down there with you. And then Dana called me and said, I'm not gonna be responsible for Grandma getting sick. And not, she's like, he said, I'm already getting through enough shit with all the fighters and all this that's going on. I'm not going to be the guy that gets Grandma sick. And I said, all right, Grandma, you ain't going to be able to make this one. So this is the first fight she hasn't come to. Kind of crazy and wild, but she'll be watching, cheering, yelling at the TV. So Jafari might have an earpiece in his ear, just getting direct coaching tips from her. Who knows? How's it going to go? Like even me sitting here talking to you, one day this isn't going to be here. I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss these moments. You know, the cutting of the weights, the no eating of the food, the hurry up in the weights and the anxiety and the pressure and the have to's and the did I's and the don'ts and the should I's. I'm going to miss all that. So my advice that I could give a younger me or my advice I could give these younger kids, enjoy the journey, man. Enjoy the moments that all this entails, right? The training camps, the injuries, the fights, the headaches, the this, the that. Enjoy all that, man, because one day this ride's going to be over and we're going to be sitting back wishing we had those moments again. So that's my advice. This fight's for me, man. All the naysayers, all the people say you've lost 4 in a row, you don't belong, you should be retiring like the first guy to ask me. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I need to prove anything. I don't need if I prove something. This one's just for me. I got to look myself in the mirror Saturday morning when I go like, let's go, baby. This is for you, Cowboy. And I got to go have all the fun I want with no expectations, no must wins, no must do's, no nothing. Just go and fight my fight and love every second and have fun and enjoy it. And that's where I'm going to be victorious. No matter how the fight comes out, this one's for me. So there's no wrong way this fight can go. Felt good. Everything felt really good. Like I was hoping Cowboy was going to show up. And then, no. First round, I go in there. I think I was just wondering how many punches I could actually take until I got knocked out. You know? I had like a serious talk with myself. Like, there was one time where I almost dropped to a knee, and then I was like, you fucking pussy. Like, let's go. Like, what do you do? Like, had to have like a conversation. Meanwhile, he's just unloading on me. You know? It was like, let's go. So maybe the second, I don't know what it looked like, but it was funny because he was kicking me, and I was like, man, I'm supposed to be kicking you. Like, that was the game plan. I'm going to kick you. I'm going to take you down. And everything I was drilling and practicing and trying to do, I didn't actually. This is the worst performance I've ever had. Hands down. I'm very upset with myself. I don't know how else to say it, but I definitely count this as a loss. Like, this is 5 in a row. I did not have fun tonight. I did not enjoy it, and it sucked, man. I got beat, and that's 5 in a row. 5 losses in a row on someone who has accolades that run deeper than you can believe, you know? And it's crazy to me, like the most wins, the most finishes, the most head kicks, the most whatever, and then to go 5 losses, like, man, it's just, I got a lot to work on mentally, and has nothing to do with any of my coaches or my training partner. Like, we did everything right. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden this morning I feel great. And then I get here and it's like, whoa. So I don't know. Wish I had the secret. Just need to figure out something that I'm doing wrong. Whether it be, I don't know where it is along the line, but I need to figure out what's causing me to be. Let's just rewind it to last fight with Pettis. I felt great. That was like the best I've ever felt coming out rock and rolling. The fight before that with Connor, dude, on the biggest lights, on the biggest stage, the biggest chance of my entire life. There, I didn't want to be there at all. Like, you couldn't. I did not want to be in that cage. He came and I was just like, looked for a way out. There it was, bam, take it, you know. And that, dude, that's not me. That's not who I am. But there's no way I'm looking or talking of retirement. I'm just taking a few months off to fucking regroup and figure some shit out. That's all. I have nothing else to prove. set records. I've been here. I've stayed here. I've done what I need to do. So look at myself in the mirror. I'm here for legacy now. This is just for me, which is fucking even cooler. I don't have to worry about impressing anybody more. That's done. Nor do I care. I'm at the age now where it's like, you like me, you don't. Don't give a fuck, you know? But this is for me in the mirror. Like, this is legacy. I want to know. I want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, you did everything you could, and that's why we're still here, right? Where my last 2 years, I did nothing I had to do. I just would go to train, and I'm not making fucking excuses. I just didn't do what I needed to do. And that is preparation is a direct effect of what my career is spiraled into. So it's time to rectify that and fight for legacy, baby.
That's
awesome. I can't wait. To walk out of that tunnel. You see the look on his face, you know. Fuck. So that's, yeah, I can't wait so he knows finally what I do, you know. It's crazy how emotional I get, but that's anytime I was working out and I didn't want to do it, that's what I thought of. So can't fucking wait. Cannot wait to see him smile like, wow, this is my dad. So to me, that's why I wanted a fan, a sold out crowd to walk out that tunnel, blow the roof off this place, and look over and see my son like, wow, Dad, that's you. So it's cool, man. I remember when I first signed with Tap Out, and Mass used to tell me, I'm just looking for one person that can touch millions. I don't care about touching all these people. I just want to find one person that can touch 1 million people and change lives. And I feel like they did a good job finding me, you know, and making an impression on me to help mold and sculpt these people. And now I know what that means to find that one person. And when I walk out of that tunnel, I cannot wait to walk and see my son standing there. I'm like, yep, I'm changing you, boy. You're going to grow up with the morals and ethics that I think are appropriate in this world and change you and help you move on to sculpt the next generation of people. So that to me is very important with the younger generation. And if I can pick my son to do that, let's do it.
You mentioned fight for legacy. I feel like that's your legacy right there, no?
Absolutely, man. That's definitely legacy. And I don't ever get emotional during fighting, which is crazy. I mean, kids bring that out of you. You can tell right now I'm a fucking wreck. Yeah, it's a feeling that I couldn't explain to somebody unless you have your own kid. You know, it's wild.